this is probably going to be our last pre-Horror Nights episode.
Oh, for sure. Horror Nights is next week. We're not recording again before next week.
Hey, you never know.
With our schedules, I think I know.
So tonight, we are drinking Cupcake's, what is it, buttery vanilla Chardonnay, and it's probably my new favorite wine.
It's
it is
yummy.
So good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so tonight we're going to discuss all of the best that we know of, tips and tricks to conquer Halloween Horror Nights.
Because this is what you guys wanted to hear.
Yes, we did.
Secretly, deep inside, we were kind of hoping for a movie review.
Yeah. We did several polls, and I even voted on my own account for the movie review, and I lost.
Still didn't win.
So tips and tricks it is.
I forget what tied. It was tips and tricks and...
Movie review.
Oh, yeah, it was tips and tricks and movie
review. The other
review.
options were...
Hallow Scream.
Or Local Haunts.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of glad we didn't have to do Local Haunts.
That would have been a lot of research.
A lot of research. We've only ever done Petrified Forest, so...
Yeah, I know more of them around, but we've only been to one.
Although, Brian and his girlfriend went to the one in Old Town Kissimmee, something Manor.
Nope.
And they said it's really good. Like, they literally chased them out of there.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So they said it was really, really good.
I can't wait to do Petrified Forest again.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna get both houses. Like, we're gonna buy the ticket for two things.
Make it a whole night
dumb
thing.
that we didn't do it before. Anyway, let's get into our episode, shall we?
Yay.
Ashley has a huge list.
I do.
That was me just looking at it.
I did a lot of research the past couple days to make sure that we got the best tips and tricks.
Okay, wait. We're gonna say we're not gonna discuss tickets. There's a website for that.
Go on the website. I mean, the tickets are pretty easily laid out. The only thing you really need to know is if you have an annual pass,
you get discounts.
You use it, you'll get your discount, and that's the most important thing. But the tickets are pretty self-explanatory on the Horror Nights website.
It's also not really a tip or a trick.
Yeah.
It's just a fact.
Yeah. Also, if you don't go to the website to get your ticket, the Publix tickets for the one night.
Oh, they're really cool.
For the Florida, so for Florida residents, they have the Publix tickets. They are the coolest. I wish that I could buy them and load my
actual ticket onto it. Yeah.
Because they're VHS tapes. They're so cool.
I know they are really cool. I can almost guarantee that you'll find one on the ground during Horror Nights.
Oh yeah. And I'll just throw it in my lanyard.
Yeah.
Because the lanyards this year are really cool too.
I know,
They're Stranger
I like
Things.
Those. I like those.
But before we get into
a lot of merch stuff.
Oh, I want all of it. Before we get into the Horror Nights things, though.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Let's discuss
Halloween trailer.
The Halloween trailer.
We just watched it.
It looks awesome. The beginning of the trailer is a straight up rip from Halloween 2.
Yeah, but it makes sense though because it's like
this is supposed to be Halloween 2.
Yeah.
But Halloween 2 is secretly my favorite Halloween, so I really liked that.
Well, it's no longer her secret favorite. Because she just had it.
We're all friends here.
We're like 150 people.
My secret is safe with you guys, I'm sure. But yeah, so I just love. I think my favorite thing about the Halloween movie franchise is just it takes place on Halloween, which is just so kitschy and fun.
Yeah.
And then Michael Myers is one of the coolest.
He's my fave.
Yeah. I think Jason's my fave, but Michael is.
I actually really like Freddy, too. If I was to rank them, it would be Michael Myers, Freddy, Jason.
Really? Freddy above Jason?
Because Freddy is fucking scary.
Freddy is...
Use my language.
Freddy is full-on scary.
He is...
But I think Jason is the most fun.
Yes, I agree. But, I don't know. I was just glancing at one of my favorite pieces of art that's on my wall.
It's all of this horror icons playing poker.
I'll post a picture on Twitter.
It's pretty
great.
Awesome. But anyways, yeah. So side note about horror or Halloween is the fact that we're gonna have all of the music this year back for the house.
Oh yeah.
But the thing with the house, and this is not anything for the tips and tricks, is that it's gonna be in the Shrek building. So it kind of makes me a little nervous.
A lot of concerns.
But the movie looks awesome, and I'm very excited for it.
I'm happy that the movie has, the OG music. It even has, the original, what's the noise? The noise that it just made when he shows up, where it's
Yeah.
That's totally, you know what I'm
talking. You could clip it and put it in.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Anyways, there's one part in the trailer though where Lori is standing in front of like a door with like glass panels, and Michael reaches through, breaks the glass, and grabs her, and that's full on straight from Nightmare on Elm Street. I think it's the first one, maybe the second one. I don't remember, but that's like the end of the movie. But it's very like homage to like classic 80s, 70s cult classic horror movies.
Well, the fact that they use the old like
music.
I know this isn't his movie, but the you know what I mean? Like those stupid noises that let you know that they're close by. I like that.
And now I'm wondering, since the whole premise of Halloween, this new one, is that Laurie's basically hunting Michael while Michael is hunting her like he always does. Do you think that she's going to kill him in the end of the movie, or do you think they're going to set it up for a second one?
They're going to set it up for a second one.
They better.
They will keep these movies going as long as they possibly can.
Take my money, I'll be there opening night.
I'm not these and not as in Halloween. I mean,
I'd be down if they brought back like, Friday the 13th.
I think they will. I think they're going to see how well this
one
does.
Don't let Rob Zombie do it. Dear God.
No. Well, why do you think they're doing this again?
I know.
I think once they see how well this does, that they brought it back, I think like at this time, it might kind of start a effect to the other ones as well. And that would be, could you imagine a nowadays Freddy movie? That would be so scary.
Yes.
Like
they tried to remake it a few years ago, and I actually really enjoyed the remake, which I think I'm one of the very few that did. But it was actually pretty good.
I saw it.
I liked it.
Oh man.
There's one other thing we wanted to talk about.
Stranger Things house.
Oh, right.
In all of its glory.
Oh, the pictures came out today for the Stranger Things
house. I want to walk
house.
Through that house without anyone in it so bad.
I wonder if they'll... I sincerely doubt it, but if they had it on, like, one of the RIP tours or something. There's no
RIP tours are always, like...
The
originals, and, like, Exorcist was one of them.
Yeah. Well, Exorcist they took off because people were taking pictures, and the company that owned Exorcist was like, no, we don't want these pictures on social media.
Which is why I think they only do originals, which is why you don't think you'll be able to do the other ones. But the
I'd
house
love to be able to just walk through it.
The hallway in the high school, looks like a legit hallway in a high school. Like they posted that picture, and I was just like, that looks like they legit like cemented cinder blocks and put them in this hallway. Yep. It's crazy.
It's amazing.
The lab looks awesome.
The living room, the Byers' house.
The one thing I've noticed about this house so far, it's very bright. I don't know if that's because of the
pictures. Photos. I think it's going to be a lot darker. And they just did it on purpose? Because it was like that for the Cabin in the Woods house, where like everything was set for set perfect. But when you walk the house, it's like they had the elevator room in there, and in the photos, it looked like, oh wow, this is straight from the movie. But when you're walking it and it's darker and
so it is going to be like darker. Okay. Because I was just like, I feel like, well, the light with the Christmas lights isn't going to be dark because it's Christmas lights.
Yeah.
It's going to be bright.
Yeah.
But all the other rooms look like, obviously it's probably exposed for pictures so you can see everything.
The middle school hallway will probably be just as bright.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think
it looks amazing.
It does. It looks awesome.
Seriously looks amazing.
And if you haven't seen it from the Horror Nights that they posted it themselves, I also screen grabbed all of them and posted it on our Instagram.
Oh, cool.
In our Instagram stories. So you should be following us, Parks and Rec, on Instagram.
Without the E at the end.
Without the E.
I'm going to find the person that has the E at the end of their name and be like, hey, please.
You don't post anything.
No, I don't think they do. Anyway.
So let's get into our best tips and tricks for Horror Nights.
Yep. Well, let's start with Stay and Scream because...
There's so many different options.
Different options. People want to know the differences. That was one of the questions. The difference between Stay and Scream and AP Early Entrance. Yeah. Which, to be honest, I don't really know the difference right now.
So, okay.
Other than I think one of them is like half hour earlier.
So there's a couple of different things with Early Park Entry. So you have Stay and Scream, which they quarantine you into the Hello Kitty Stay and Scream zone. Which
you almost say Scare Zone.
Scare Zone. Which that would be a totally different situation. Let's quarantine you into a scare zone
of Hello Kitty
would be terrifying.
This big, like, what's his name? Totoro? The big, like, cat
Yes!
thing. Like, walking down the street.
Oh my god. But so Hello Kitty will get you into, from what I'm gathering off of the map and what they've done previous years, Hello Kitty is going to get you into Stranger Things. I think
it might, though. Honestly, I don't think it will. I think it's going to get you into Halloween this year.
It could.
I think Finnegan's is going to be Stranger Things. Because Finnegan's is where Shining was, and Finnegan's went into Shining last year.
But what if they don't even do Stranger Things?
They might not.
Because it's so popular, they don't really need to give you
Hello
a courtesy
Kitty,
to get in there.
I think Hello Kitty is probably going to be Halloween this year. That's my guess.
You could probably
to like take them right around the corner to the entrance.
So I would not put all my money in Stranger Things being a stay and scream.
No, but if it is, it would either be Hello Kitty or Finnegan's.
Yeah. And then I think Finn's is going to get you into...
If it's not Stranger Things.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Poltergeist is my guess.
I think
for
Finnegan's is going to get you into either Scary Tales or Seeds of Extinction.
Really? I think... What about Poltergeist?
Well...
Poltergeist is right over there in that corner.
What's H? I'm looking at the map, guys, just because you can't see. G. H. Seeds of Extinction, yeah. That's D.
Okay, where's H? That one?
Where's that B? No, that's B. Carnival Graveyard.
Oh, okay.
Like Carnival Graveyard and Scary Tales. No, yeah, Carnival Graveyard and Scary Tales are sharing a soundstage.
Okay, it might be those.
And so Finn's could be those. Yeah. So you have for the Stay and Screams, Hello Kitty, Finnegan's, and then Simpsons is probably going to get you into Blumhouse. What is it?
The
Slaughter Cinema, or Dead Exposure.
It's going to be all three. All three of them were open when that Stay and Scream opened before. You can take your pick.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking with Stay and Scream, and the difference is, you have Stay and Scream. So you get to the park. You have to be in the park before 5 o'clock.
Which means you have to have an admission ticket or an AP that day that you're in the park to stay.
For daytime park entry. And you have to be in before 5 o'clock. If the clock hits 5, they will not let you in at all. So you get in there, you show them your HHN ticket, you get ushered into that zone. Yeah. You wait until the park right before it opens.
Like 15 minutes before it
opens. Before
Horror
Nights actually opens at 6:30.
That's 6:30, so it's going to be about 6:15.
So with the annual pass ones, you stand outside the park over by Hard Rock. You gather there. I've seen that line start building at like 2 in the afternoon. So it's a lot of people. But I think that they let you in at 6.
Yeah, but this is different this year. This isn't going to be a line because they had a certain amount of tickets.
Wristbands, and with this one, you get to bring a guest.
Yeah, so it's
guest,
different than they've done in the past.
Doesn't have to be an annual pass holder. As long as they have a Horror Nights ticket, they can go with you for early entry. Yeah. So that's important if you want to bring a friend that doesn't have a daytime ticket. Yeah. But I still lean towards Stay and Scream, even though I don't know the
and the annual pass thing only lets you into specific 3 houses. Yeah. Which is
that's exactly.
It's Dead Exposure, Slaughter Cinema, and Blumhouse. So it's
the Simpsons.
It's the Simpsons Stay and Scream. So it's not even going to be out by Hard Rock. It's going to be the Simpsons Stay and Scream 100%.
Well, no. What they do is they gather you by Hard Rock. They let you in through the ET where like what is the daytime parade?
Oh, where that comes out?
Where that comes out, you come in and they line you up down the street and you get in over there.
Ah, okay. Makes sense. So really it's cool, but like those houses are probably not going to have that big of a draw anyway.
Anyways, yeah. The one thing that I do want to mention about Stay and Scream is that the Simpsons Stay and Scream is probably not going to be as effective the nights that the annual pass holder thing is in effect.
Correct.
So
that's a good call.
They're going to hold back the Stay and Scream people so the annual pass holders can go first. So Simpsons Stay and Scream, which is going to get you into Dead Exposure, Slaughter Cinema, and Blumhouse, you're going to be the second group to go in.
Which is only the first 2 weekends.
Yeah.
And not even the first 2 weekends. It's only the Friday and Saturday of the first
2 weekends. So, yeah. Simpsons is probably my favorite Stay and Scream.
Simpsons is also my favorite Stay and Scream because Fast Food Boulevard isn't open per se. Like, you can't get food.
But you can sit inside.
But you can sit inside with a Dufftoberfest.
No, we got food.
Did we?
We got food, yeah. I remember that.
You're right, we did get food once.
Yeah, because I got chicken and waffles and my Dufftoberfest, and we sat and we chilled, and we literally were like, oh crap, they let everybody in already.
When everyone went in,
we were just like,
chilling. We weren't even paying attention. But
that's one thing with that scared. Actually, with all of the Stay and Screams, because I've done it with
except for Hello Kitty.
Yeah, with Hello Kitty, everyone is lined up and ready to go.
Because there's nothing to do there.
Yeah, there's nothing. You have you have one small cart that sells beer and water, and that is it. Mm-hmm. And bottled water. It's not even. So, that Stay and Scream, everyone's lined up and we're ready to go as soon as you get into that.
Finnegan's is like a party, and everyone over by the Simpsons is at Moe's.
Yeah.
Or at Duff Gardens.
Yeah.
So
that's important too with the Stay and Screams, is to keep your eyes peeled and your clock, your eyes on your watch to know
when it actually happened. I mean, you will see all of the people if you're staying at either Finnegan's or Hello Kitty. Finnegan's gets packed because Finnegan's, and it's the only
they queue.
And so it's the only full service bar during horror nights.
It's the only place you can get liquor drinks.
No, there's another bar.
Oh, Chez Alcatraz.
Yes.
So you can also get liquor drinks from Chez Alcatraz, but that's not a scare zone.
No.
I mean, that's Stay and Scream. I'm going to keep doing that all night. I know it.
Yeah.
That's not a Stay and Scream. So the liquor drinks are the only at Finn's for Stay and Scream.
Yeah.
But they remove all the tables from the bar area, and you literally queue up. That's how long you wait. Maybe 15 minutes to get a drink.
Yeah.
To do Stay and Scream at Finn's.
It's not worth it. Just go get a Dufftoberfest.
Yeah, Dufftoberfest are the best drink.
Yes.
For horror nights. The best.
But yeah, Simpsons is probably my favorite Stay and Scream. It doesn't let you out to the best houses, although last year it did, because Scarecrow was the best house last year. It really
was, yeah.
So, if Dead Exposure is back there...
I mean, and Slaughter Cinema could be...
We don't know.
A sneak...
We don't know what it's
going
to be.
Is one of the best houses.
So, it could let you out, because Scarecrow continuously had over an hour wait every single night last year.
And it was extremely beneficial to be
that
one of the
scare
first
zone
people.
Was awesome for that, because you get in, do the house. You could do it like 3 times before it even had over a half hour wait. Like, instantly.
Yep.
So,
because it's in the back, and everybody, when they go in through the front gates, does the front stuff first, and leaves the back stuff for like 8 o'clock, and you're like, okay, I'll just take care of the back park, and then I'll make my way to the front.
Good segue to one of the questions on here. We'll just go through them as they come up.
We're not done explaining the differences between park entry yet.
Oh, damn.
So there's 2 other options. There's just line up at the gate. You've got your Florida resident Publix ticket. Line up at the gate. I say get there early. I mean,
I did it a couple times last year where I went from work and I got there.
But did you just stay and Scream, or did you do just the gate?
Because I worked until 5.
Okay.
So I went and got to the gate. I probably got to the gate around 6-ish.
Yeah.
I was in the park by 6:30, going through 2 houses already.
Yeah.
I would text you, be like, I'm in, I already went through this and this, I'm just chilling.
One of the benefits, though, of the gate, of waiting right there at the front gate, is that you get to watch the opening ceremony.
Only if you're at the front.
Yeah.
Can't see crap
you gotta
from
be
the back.
you gotta be right there at the gate.
I could hear it, but I couldn't see it, unless you're tall. I'm short, though, so I couldn't see anything.
Did they do the purge sirens?
No. Remember my complaint last year with the damn purge sirens? They weren't the actual purge sirens. I'm
wondering, I feel like Stranger Things is gonna be some kind of opening ceremony.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're gonna do it, but I feel like that's gonna be the opening ceremony. Which you can also hear, but you can't really see that well from the Hello Kitty stage stream. The other option is the hotel guest line.
Yes.
Which is pretty beneficial. You do get in before the gates actually open.
But the houses aren't open for you yet.
Yeah.
You're just able to get... It's if you're looking at the arches, to the right. So like
you're going to go towards guest services area.
Go towards guest services and go around guest services. So like around to the right and then back. And that's the hotel guest entrance.
Yeah. It's beneficial. You do get in like maybe 10 minutes before the park actually opens, but you're lining up behind the people that do stay in.
But if you're staying on site, you might as well do stay and scream. Like, you might as well get yourself into the park at 4 o'clock, hang out for a little bit, and get yourself into a stay and scream zone. Yeah. It's worth it.
Yeah. So I think from just my experiences, stay and scream is the best. Mm-hmm. I've done stay and scream. I have not done the annual pass holder thing, and I know that it's going to be different this year, but it just has never seemed beneficial to me. That line seems so long.
I don't even think I'm going to... I signed up for a Saturday, but
I want to go have for the Q&A.
I don't even have a Saturday ticket, so I can't even do... I can't even do the... No, I signed up for a Friday. But I don't think we can get there early enough.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're even going to be able to do it.
This year, for the annual pass holder thing, they're doing... So you can either get into the houses... I think this is an option, or it's also you get into the houses early but there is a Q&A with...
Q&A is on different days.
It's the same day. Mm-hmm. It's different?
Yeah, they're different days.
Then why would you get a ticket for it? For the annual pass holder thing?
I don't know. The Q&A was on different days than this.
Well, I have no idea then, but there's a Q&A, it's in horror makeup, and it's with show directors.
I'm pretty sure one of the days was like the 26th. That's why I know that it's a different day.
Oh, that's right. You are so correct. Yes. So that is the Q&A things.
I think you can sign up for already.
Yes, it's open. It's open. It's open already. I haven't signed up for it. No.
Okay.
So, yeah. So those are the different options. I think Stay and Scream is the best option,
especially because you can pick where you want to go, and you're not just forced to go into the 3 houses that APs
and typically, if you're pretty in the loop on Twitter as to other people who follow Horror Nights, the people who are pretty savvy with it will tweet, just heard from, a team member that this Stay and Scream is going to let us into this house.
Yeah.
And you can get to that Stay and Scream area beforehand. Mm-hmm. I will try and be that person.
We will try and be that person from our account, so follow us.
Yeah, definitely follow us. Parks and Rec on Twitter.
Without the
So yeah, Stay and Scream is by far my best.
Yep.
My best bet. The other thing that people are curious about was how to get pictures with scare actors.
Oh yeah.
And I think that the scare actor dining, while the food is really not great, it's
food.
But not only that, it's literally a buffet of Monster Cafe, which honestly is one of the worst dining options in Universal. But hey, you get all-you-can-eat chocolate cake, so...
That's all that matters.
But the character dining, they literally... It's just like the Disney, character dining experiences, except that you have horror icons.
Yeah.
And it's like $45, I want to say, about that. But
I think it's $55.
Do they up it again?
I think it's $55.
Holy cow. Okay, well... Maybe it's not worth it then.
It's
depends
a character dining.
It depends on how important it is for you to take pictures with the characters.
The icons this year are probably pretty cool.
Well, you're gonna have Michael, because they had Michael the year before last.
Sam.
Michael was one of the best because he was so into character, but he also held his knife up the entire time, and he literally pulled my chair from my table, dragged it all the way to where the light was actually shining, because we were in like a dark corner of the restaurant. Pulled it. And then had me stand up and took a picture with his knife on me. It was awesome. You're gonna have Sam, because they had that one last year from Trick or Treat.
They might have a Demogorgon.
Maybe. I feel like that's too hard of a costume. But they have to have something from Stranger Things. They have to.
One of the kids. One of the something.
Hopper would be pretty cool.
Hopper would be pretty cool.
Oh boy. But yeah, so we'll probably have Purge people. More than likely, I think a guy and a girl.
Oh, the baby from Happy Death Day.
Oh yeah,
baby
definitely.
Man.
You'll definitely have a baby.
Man baby. Whatever. I don't know what his name is.
College mascot baby, which is the weirdest college mascot of all time.
For real.
Oh god. Let's go babies.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you are really adamant about getting pictures with scare actors, there is the Scare Zone, which is Harvest, which is going to be in Production Central. That'll have them, but they're going to be trying to scare people, and it's really annoying to try and stop them and take a selfie with them.
That's what it was last year, though.
Yeah.
But I stood there and watched that scare zone for a while. The
Yeah.
characters are the people playing the characters or scare actors, whatever they are.
Yeah.
Were really good at stopping just long enough for you to get a picture, and then being like, okay, F off, I need to do this now.
But if you want to have dedicated time with a character and
the
have
dining is for sure the way
definitely.
to go. Yeah.
I mean, Michael was the best. The year I went, we had Chance. She was awesome. She put my hair in pigtails so that we could be twins.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just it's fun. You get you get like a good solid 5 minutes with each character, and it's completely worth it.
Yeah.
The food sucks though.
Oh man.
You wanted to talk about something else.
Yeah, someone asked a recommended warpath from a stay and scream area, which I thought was good to talk about during
before.
Yeah. We can do that right now, just because it matches up with your next tip, which is
That's
plan.
what made me think of it. Yeah.
So this question. Here is my
who
thought.
asked it?
Oh yeah, sorry. That was David Shelton asked us the difference between the stay and scream and the AP early entrance.
Thanks, David.
Thank you. Nicole Majkowski. Sorry if I mispronounced that. I think that's right.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. Let us know if I pronounced it correctly. My suggestion is start in Springfield.
Yeah.
Start in Springfield.
It's the most relaxing stay and scream.
Yes, it is. 100%, because there's never a lot of people back there.
Yeah.
There could be sometimes, but then you just go inside and then there's not a lot of people.
Yeah.
And the people are outside.
Yeah.
But you can easily get done Blumhouse, Dead Exposure, and
Slaughter Cinema. And then go over to Academy of Villains and knock that out.
Yeah, you can do all of that within the first hour. And then after you do... So basically... You going to the back of the park is going, like,
people are going to go clockwise.
Like, that's... Yes.
That's how everyone does it.
It's how it all goes. So if you go... The only thing that kind of stinks is by the time you're done with the three in the back in Academy of Villains, Poltergeist, Seeds of Extinction, and the other one. What's the other one right there? Poltergeist, Seeds of Extinction, and what? This corner over there.
Carnival Graveyard?
Yeah. Poltergeist, Seeds of Extinction, and Carnival Graveyard will have waits.
Yes.
Not long waits, but they'll have waits because the people coming out of Stranger Things and Halloween will move that way. So like
I wouldn't go that way though. I would do Blum. And then they might do that wall again where they have a movable wall depending on...
I don't think they're going to because there's nothing that way.
That's true.
There's nothing. There's no scare zone. There's no nothing.
Well, you do have... But the thing, it blocked you from Blum to...
Oh, Blum. Yeah.
So
you're
from
right. You're
Blum,
right.
It'll block you from... They do this... It's like a chain link fence with wheels in the bottom. And they'll block you depending on the heaviness of the traffic from going from one end of the park to the other. But
that's usually typically only right before or right after the show in
that's
that
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So depending on the timing of it, you can go from Blum to Academy of Villains, and then make your way from Academy of Villains and do Slaughter Cinema and Dead Exposure, and then go down and do what's in Kid Zone, which is
Trick or Treat.
Trick or Treat, and what is it? Seeds of Extinction.
No, Seeds of Extinction.
I cannot read this map.
Here, let me see. H and I. Oh yeah, Seeds of Extinction and Trick or Treat. What's in the front of the park then? Scary Tales. I keep forgetting that's a house. I'm getting those mixed up.
Because they announced it last, and we've already done so much that it wasn't part of it.
Yeah. Okay. You're right. That's the better game plan. Let's start over. Go to the Simpsons Scare Zone.
Do Blum. Academy of Villains.
I don't know when the showtimes are. If the showtime works
They're
out.
probably going to be the same as what Bill and Ted was, which is, what, like every 45 minutes?
What's the first one going to be at, like 7?
Yeah.
7:15?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, so, actually, is it on this map? No, showtimes aren't on this map yet.
Okay. So, if you're going to get through Blumhouse way before the show starts.
Yeah, so you could actually knock out another house.
That's what I'm saying. You'd probably be able to do all 3 of the houses in that back corner before the show starts. Because you're going to get into the park at 7:15. You'll have an hour.
You actually get in at 6:30.
6:15.
6:30.
From the Staines
Room. Oh, Staines Room, yeah. The park officially opens at 6:30.
But you'll probably get in like 10-15 minutes early.
Yeah.
So you'll have an hour before the first show.
Yeah.
So you could realistically do all 3 of those houses back there before the first hour. Then do the show. Then go to Trick or Treat and Seas of Extinction, because they won't have waits yet, most likely.
Yeah.
And then go...
Dart across, go through the Creed area. Tell me
what?
Creed did a music video in the smoking section.
Yes.
Like,
I know what you're talking about. By
15 years ago.
By the lake.
So you're going to cut basically there, which is in front of Transformers, cut across, and I would go past Finnegan's, do those in that corner, and then get back to the front and do Stranger Things and Halloween. So
that's basically,
end of the night, you're going to do Stranger Things.
Basically, you're starting in the back and working your way zigzagging to the front.
And I wouldn't rush.
No.
Enjoy the scare zones.
Go to the scare zones. So you have the back, and then
refresh
when you go
your
up to
Ducktoberfest. Keep stopping and getting those because they're delicious.
They are. Once you go, back to Trick or Treat, after you're done those houses, go through the scare zone and then go through Killer Clowns and experience Vamp 85. Like, take your time. There's so much to do. Yeah.
But you really do want to make time for the scare zones.
They're the best.
Because they're so much fun to watch.
Last year, when I was waiting, because I used to get to I used to work 5 minutes from Universal.
Were so close.
It was fantastic. I kind of miss that location just because of how close I was for Horror Nights reasons.
Yeah.
But I would get into the park. I wouldn't even be in for Stay and Scream because I would get there past when you'd had to get into the park by. I would go to the back. I would go through like Hive or Scarecrow. Or Blumhouse. I'd go through one of them, and then I would go sit in the Alien Scare Zone. Which one? What was that? Do you remember what that was called? Whatever it was. The one in San Francisco.
Yeah, I remember it, but I don't remember what it was called.
I would just sit there and watch them because they're hysterical. I would just sit in Alcatraz.
So funny.
They were so funny.
Were you there the night that there was dogs?
Yes.
Oh my god. Yeah. There was what do you call those dogs?
Service dogs?
Service dogs. Thank you. I was going to call them specialty dogs, and I'm like, that does not make any sense.
All dogs
that
are
makes
special.
no sense at all. But yeah, there were service dogs, and they literally were like, the aliens got so excited.
Yeah.
It was the greatest thing ever. I have a couple of pictures. I actually think I'll post that on Instagram soon. But yeah, after we post this podcast goes live, I'm going to post that picture because it's the best thing ever. But yeah, scare zones are super fun, and you should definitely make time to sit and enjoy them, because not only are they get you when you pass through and you're walking through it, they will scare you, but there are certain spots, like there's those tables on the side of Louis across from the arcade for the Mummy. You can sit there and you can watch just the end of like Vamp 85, which will probably be very entertaining. There's the benches along Hollywood, so you can watch Chucky. Just sit on those little benches right there.
You can't really sit anywhere in Twisted Traditions.
No. You're gonna have to walk through, and
which is
just
fine.
Enjoy it, because it's a very immersive area. And it's small.
It's a pretty scare zone.
It's just the pumpkins are gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just have to make time for the scare zones.
I just realized we kind of answered Nash CLC on Twitter. Part of his question: strategy for scare zone camping. There you go. That's where you sit. That's what you do. Yep. Killer Clowns, there's nowhere to sit either. You're just gonna have to walk through that.
Killer Clowns is gonna be Sting, and along the waterway there. Yeah. So you could technically.
There's nowhere really to. I mean, unless they don't have any props on those like big.
Wait, no. I know exactly where you're gonna sit. The patio tables outside of Starbucks, and directly across from Starbucks, along the water, is more picnic tables. That's probably going to be your best place to sit and watch.
I feel like they won't have those tables out by Starbucks, though. I feel like they're going to take...
They did for 26, and there was geishas there. The chainsaw geishas were over there. But
I feel like... props, though? No. There's a lot of props for this one, it looks like, so I feel like there's going to take up a lot more room than
So there's, seating. Like, 6 tables along the waterway behind where they have, like, the pyrotechnics for, like, the shows on the lagoon. Those tables are probably going to be the best place to be then. Yeah. It's right across from the statue.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That is a good spot, actually. Yeah. You'd be able to, like, watch from afar.
Yes. Which far enough where they're not going to come at
which is kind of what I did last year with the aliens and sitting by Alcatraz. I sat like by Alcatraz at the tables, and that was like just past their scare zone, but it was still fun.
Which makes me think, with no scare zone over in San Francisco, Alcatraz may have less of a line than it did last year.
True, because there's not a lot of people there.
Traffic. There won't be as much traffic hanging out.
We all know everyone's gonna go ride Fast and Furious, though. Ashley.
Yeah, I doubt that.
All right, let's move on.
Okay, next. Nights that you should know are the busiest are going to be Friday and Saturday.
Yep.
Sundays were awesome.
Yeah, we always go on Sundays.
There's more Wednesdays this year,
yes.
Which makes me think Wednesdays are probably going to be the best night to go now.
Wednesdays and Thursdays were great, and Sundays. Mm-hmm. Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays.
Yeah, Friday and Saturdays.
We still went Fridays.
If you're going to go one night, you have to make a serious game plan for Friday or Saturday. If that is your one night, game plan.
Honestly, I would suggest getting Express if you're going for one night on a Friday or Saturday.
Same.
I know I never say you don't really need it, but I mean, maybe not in September.
Well,
maybe What, this?
This one. So, depending on your weekend, the least crowded nights are the opening 2 weekends, and the weekend after that. Middle of October, so skip a weekend, the next weekend, and then the rumor is that it's going to be the final weekend. It's going to be another but UCF night is the final weekend.
Oh,
that
night was awful.
The most crowded night of all of last year.
All we did last year was see Bill and Ted, and then we left.
So I honestly don't think if
find out when UCF night is and don't go.
I am 99% sure that I've heard that UCF night is going to be the second. It's on Saturday, the last Saturday. So I think that's going to be
don't go.
Stupid
crowded. Save yourself the trouble. Do not go when they're here.
The most crowded is going to be the second weekend October, and the weekend of Halloween.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah. Express passes
if your only chance to go is end of October on a Saturday, buy Express. It'll be 100% worth it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The other thing we wanted to talk about was weather.
Be prepared for rain.
Yeah,
especially in September. Not so much in October.
Yeah, October was pretty okay.
October got cold.
Yeah, but that was because of the hurricane.
Still got real cold though. It was 3 weeks after the hurricane, though.
Yeah.
It was cold.
So, I mean, I would definitely make sure to plan for weather. We both carry small backpacks, which have raincoat and hoodie in them at all times.
All the time.
You have to. You have to.
When you live in Florida, you're prepared for rain at any second.
You go in leggings or shorts and a tank top, and you carry a raincoat and a hoodie just in case.
Yep.
And literally prepared for any kind of weather that could possibly happen.
Last year on opening weekend, I had do you remember when I had 5 rain jackets in my backpack because it called for rain the entire night and it never rained.
You literally clothed all of us.
I did. I had rain jackets for everyone. I was like, guys, I got it. They'll all fit in my bag. It never rained.
Her backpack is tiny and it is a Mary Poppins backpack.
No, it's like Hermione's bag. Hermione's little bag.
Oh, it really is. It's the smallest backpack. It's from H&M. Yeah. And it literally, she's like, oh wait, no, I've got this. And she'll pull out 16 raincoats, 12 water bottles, some snacks, granola bars.
She's not joking.
There's a puppy at the bottom.
It started raining one random night we were in Universal and everyone was just like, oh my god. I was like, wait, I have 2 umbrellas and 2 rain jackets. We're good. I didn't mean to have that many. It's just leftover from another trip. But I'm always prepared.
You've always got everything. She's the mom of the group. Let's be real here. The other thing for game plans, you're either going to want to go really early or really late. And that depends on your preference.
And the day you're going.
Yes. You could probably manage... So, I feel like Friday nights are high school nights.
Yeah.
You want to go late on those nights because the high schoolers have a curfew. They typically clear out of the park at about 11 o'clock.
11 or midnight.
Yep.
And the park's open till 2.
So you have plenty of time afterwards.
There was a couple times where we managed to do everything within the last hour and a half of the park.
I feel like Saturday nights are the nights where people roll in pretty late.
Yes.
So you want to do that early.
Yeah.
But the other preference that you may have is if you go early, can you let your eyes adjust? Are you going to be okay walking into a dark house when it's
so
bright
bad.
outside and your eyes are not going to adjust?
You know what's going to be hard with that? Dead exposure.
Oh, yeah, because it's all dark.
Yeah. Hive. I went into Hive a couple times in the daylight, and it was, I couldn't see.
Yeah.
I was just like, I have no idea where I'm going. It was such a dark house.
I put you in front of me, and I just hold on to your back.
And I would just, like, have my hands out and, like, run into walls. And be like, I don't know where I'm going.
But, I mean, maybe it's best if you just wear, like, really dark sunglasses.
Yeah.
And then just take them off right as you're about to go in the house. But if you're not the kind of person who can accept complete darkness, go after it's dark.
Yeah, or
your eyes are already adjusted
like when
to
it's
being
starting
dark.
to get dark.
Yeah.
Then it's not as bright outside.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good point. In the middle of the event, it's going to be so busy.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, no matter what night you go, there's going to be waits.
Yeah.
For everything.
Yeah.
Maybe not for everything, but, like, majority.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stuff will get up to, like, 45 minutes.
That's when you go and you sit in the scare zones and you watch them scare people.
And you wait until people die out and leave.
The scare actors are hilarious.
They are. They're really good.
Honestly, it's definitely a great time suck. It's just a great way to kill some time until...
Get a drink, grab a beer.
Yeah.
Please don't waste your time waiting for drinks at horror nights.
Yeah, there's no point.
It's the most pointless thing ever.
There's so many bars.
There's so many beer carts.
The Dufftoberfest is... You have Duff Gardens and Moe's, and it's never really crowded in Moe's.
Mm-mm. No, because I don't think a lot of people realize it's actually open.
Yeah. It doesn't look open.
No, because the doors
Although the food is always packed in there.
Yeah, at night, because it's like one of the only places to like eat.
Yeah.
Other than Diagon Alley.
Louis is always pretty crowded. I miss Diagon Alley being Stay and Scream. That was one of the best. They literally had it for maybe 3 weeks and then they got rid of it. It was awesome. Mm-hmm. You would go to Hopping Pot, or you would go to Fountain of Fair Fortune. You'd get one of the wizard beers. Mm-hmm. You'd sit in Nocturne Alley where it's nice and dark and cold to get your eyes adjusted to the darkness, and then you would go and that year was Chance, which was completely a waste. And what was over there too?
Was it whatever was in Blumhouse's spot?
Or no, that was Chance.
Oh, okay.
And then you could either do Chance or you could do what was on the side.
Is that where Disaster was? Disaster was already closed. Never mind.
Disaster was closed by then. I do not remember what house was in that corner.
I don't know.
But anyways, that was my favorite Stay and Scream area. Okay, other tip is the app. The app is honestly...
it's never right.
Never accurate.
This isn't a good tip.
It's a ballpark. It's better to at least have the app.
Wait. No, it's not. Do you remember how many times we were like, oh my god, let's go do the house with the boat?
Dead Waters.
And it was like, it's only 10 minutes, and we get there in like an hour. I feel like, what the hell?
Well, sometimes it's a good ballpark.
Sometimes it works.
Sometimes it could
really
be better
does not.
this year. It might be better this year. But they do have the trivia game, which I actually wrote twice on my notes. So the trivia game looks really cool. I think they announced it yesterday or the day before.
I think it was the day before.
It looks awesome. It's pretty identical to the Disney Play game.
Like when you're waiting in line.
Yes.
Play the game, yeah.
So it's a location-based game. You have to get into the queue. This is specific on the blog post about it. It will not turn on for the game segment of it until you pass the archway to get into the queue.
Oh.
For the house.
Interesting.
Then it will give you trivia questions. Apparently, each one has like 315 different questions. So every time you get in line...
They're prepared for waits.
Long waits. Each time you get in line, there'll be a different set of questions. So they say that it's hard for you to stumble upon the same...
Yeah, but, you probably would.
But it's
pretty cool.
Trivia, but then you get points, and each night you have to try and be the highest scared something or other is what they called it. I don't remember exactly what the wording was. But basically, you want to be the person who did all of the houses and answered the most amount of questions correct that night. It seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
nice way to pass time.
It's on the regular Universal app.
They're trying to compete with Heads Up.
Yes.
Heads Up is
everyone plays Heads Up in line.
Heads Up should be like Ellen should be like, this is the official
Ellen
name
needs to
of
make a card
Halloween
deck
Horror
for
Nights.
Horror Nights.
Yeah, she does.
Oh my god, I would... It's $20 more than the regular pack? Sure, fine, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll buy it. That's fine.
Oh, it's funny.
The next item on my list is Dufftoberfest,
Yeah,
which we've
only
discussed
said that like
15 times.
15 times, yeah.
It's good, guys. It's like...
it should be out next week.
Yes.
I tweeted this week yesterday, but I was incorrect. It's next week.
Well, I'm excited.
Me too.
We can skip this because I never got the answer to that one.
What is it? Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was the other thing. I put this on Instagram, and I want to see if anyone actually answered it. What do you guys prefer? Watching an IP movie for a house before you go or after?
Before.
Right? I feel like it's best, and I love this. So I prefer to see it first. Watch the movie, go to the house, get scared to death, but also you're walking through the house and you're like, oh my god, I remember this bedroom, and I remember seeing this kitchen, and this whatever. I feel like that's more exciting. But, like last year, there was the Blumhouse where they had Insidious, what was it, 4?
I don't know, I didn't see...
4, yeah,
I went through that house. I never saw Sinister, and I've never saw... I saw
Sinister.
I saw the first Insidious. Before that. I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the first one.
But Insidious 4 had not come out yet, The Last Key.
Oh, yeah.
So when I went to go see it in theaters, because Horror Nights had already been over by the time it came out, I was so excited watching that movie and be like, oh my god, I remember walking past those bunk beds.
Yeah.
Like, this is
like,
so
I get
awesome.
It.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that it's better to watch it before. Let me see what everybody said on Instagram. Wow. Okay. Literally 0 people voted for after. So everybody says to watch the movie before.
Yeah.
So Killer Clowns is Scare Zone. That's on Hulu right now.
Yeah. Oh, good. We can tell everyone where they can watch it.
Where they can watch it. So Killer Clowns is on Hulu.
Yep.
Halloween 4.
I found a stream on Vimeo for
It's
free.
also on YouTube for free.
Yeah.
The sound quality is not
great.
great.
It's very quiet, but
it's
I mean, it's
so
free.
quiet. But if you have like a sound bar or something, you'd be able to turn it up and it'd be fun. But on a normal TV,
I found it on Vimeo. You know what I'm saying? Vimeo?
Yeah.
Not Venmo. Vimeo or whatever it is. I found it on there, and it wasn't. I streamed it to my Apple TV. It wasn't too bad. We had to turn it up to like 50, but you could still hear it.
Yeah.
Happy Death Day. There's a loophole to watch this one, and I just did it. It is on Amazon Prime, but only if you have the Cinemax subscription also. So I signed up for a free month of Amazon Prime, and then signed up for the free week subscription of Cinemax, and watched Happy Death Day, and now I'm going to cancel everything.
There you go.
So there you go. That's how you do it.
Yep.
For free.
What other ones?
Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat we just rented yesterday for $3 on Amazon.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad.
Stranger Things is on Netflix,
it's on
obviously.
Netflix. Poltergeist, I couldn't find Poltergeist anywhere.
I own it.
I know that you can rent Poltergeist on the PS4 store for like $4. Because I almost did that before I took yours.
Yep. And then the other one is Purge, the first Purge.
The first Purge, which is still in theaters.
So unless you've got one of those websites,
movies,
which I don't trust because they kill my computer every time.
That's it, right?
That's it.
Chucky. I don't know where to watch
Chucky.
Chucky.
Chucky, right. So
I
the original Child's Play, I cannot find anywhere. But you do have like 3 different versions
Bride of Chucky is on something.
I think that's Amazon Prime.
One of the Chuckies, I don't know if it's Bride of Chucky. One of the Chuckies is on Amazon Prime, I think.
Chucky Resurrection or Revenge or something. There's like 3 newer ones that are on Netflix right now.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm not watching any of the Chucky ones because it's like my least favorite.
Chucky was one of the first horror movies I ever saw, and he's still kind of it's one of those things where it's like, this is so ridiculous, that could never happen.
I also really don't like dolls, so
yes,
I think I just don't want to watch it for the purpose that I don't like dolls.
But yeah, so that's where you can kind of find everything.
How long have we been talking?
57 minutes.
Okay.
Other hack. Bring a portable charger.
Oh, yeah. For real.
It doesn't matter how long you're going to be there. You are going to take too many pictures, and you're going to kill your phone. Mm-hmm. I can spend the entire day at Universal, and my phone is still good by the time I get in the car. I can just plug it in. At Horror Nights, it's dead in an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bring a portable charger.
For real. There's going to be a lot of picture taking.
So many pictures. There's going to be so many. The videos, scare actors are so good that you want to record what they're doing. It's hilarious. It's awesome. Just bring backup. I definitely recommend not doing the park during the day. If you're coming on vacation,
I agree.
I understand that you want to knock out the rides and then go to Horror Nights. Your feet are going to die.
You're going to be really tired.
One year I went and I literally did. I stayed at the Hyatt across the street. Mm-hmm. We literally went as soon as the park opened. We walked across from Hyatt, went as soon as the park opened, did the park all day long, walked back to the Hyatt, took a very small nap, came back, stood at the gates, waited for Horror Nights to open. Gates open, we did Horror Nights until it closed. I couldn't move the next day. So, I don't recommend doing the parks maybe for 2 hours and then line up for Stay and Scream, but don't do the whole day.
Yeah.
Most of the rides are open anyways. I mean, the rides that are open for Horror Nights are Rip Ride Rocket, which is everybody's favorite during Horror Nights.
Yeah, which still has a long wait. I'm like, why?
Transformers is open, but never has a wait.
Never has a wait.
Literally walk on, and no one will be in your car.
Although it might have a longer wait this year because of where Killer Clowns is.
True, maybe with location. Revenge of the Mummy, moderate wait, probably about 30 minutes.
Honestly, I might be less than that sometimes.
Yeah.
On the really busy nights, it'll be 30, 45 minutes.
You can always do a single rider and walk right on. Fast and the Furious is going to be open this year. So, if that's what you're into. Gringotts is going to be open. That one
it always has a moderate wait.
It's 30 to 45 minutes.
People are like, let's go on this because we never get to go on it. Yeah. And it probably won't have it usually doesn't have that long of a wait, but
it's shorter of a wait than it does during the day.
But it's still a decent wait.
Decent wait. And then Men in Black is a breeze. It
never has a wait.
So that's what's open during Horror Nights. So which, that's a good chunk of the good rides.
It's basically the rides that you want to go on.
Yeah. It doesn't have Despicable Me this year.
Was that open last year?
I don't know if it was open last year, but I do remember it being open for 24.
Oh.
It was definitely open for 23, and that was I would not wait during the day, so I went.
Oh yeah.
I went because it literally no one was on it during Horror Nights, and I'm like, okay, I'll do it.
I wonder why.
But yeah, so the rides that you want to do are going to be open for Horror Nights anyways.
Rocket will have a wait though. It's stupid how long of a wait that gets.
Oh my god. But yeah. So I wouldn't go during the day.
No.
Maybe for a few hours.
An hour before Stay and Scream.
Yeah. This is also on my list. Cabana Bay Pizza. If you're staying at Cabana Bay and you're hungry after the event, they sell pizza right as you're coming off the bus. And honestly, at 2 a.m. when you're tired from walking the park the whole time, it's glorious. It is the grossest pizza, but it's like heaven. So yeah, Cabana Bay I think is honestly the best place to stay during Horror Nights. They cater to Horror Nights.
Yeah.
And the fact that Bayliner Diner is most of the restaurants are closed when Horror Nights is over.
Yeah.
But you still have access to the freestyle machine and the water, which you're going to be so thirsty when it ends. Last year we stayed at Sapphire. I was so upset.
There was nothing open when we got back.
Nothing was open. There was no access to water, and I was so thirsty.
Yeah.
So.
Oh. Well, there's a tip.
Yeah. Water.
We can't bring water with you, obviously, which is so
They don't allow any bottled water into the park.
Just at least have it wherever you're staying. Have it in your car if you're going home afterwards. Have it in your hotel room.
The aluminum water bottles, the Yeti or the knockoff Yeti from Walmart.
Oh, they're so good.
Load that thing with ice. Put it in your car.
So we do every single time we go to a theme park. We bought his for $10 at Target.
Yep.
We put ice in it.
I got one for $4 from Walmart, and it's amazing.
Yeah. His is huge though. His is
mine's like a normal...
You have like my skinny one. His is like a big like Tervis size cup. Yeah. And it fits right perfectly in the cup holder. And I bring my skinny one to the park only when we go to Disney because you can. And we leave his in the car. Yeah. And it is perfectly cold and still has ice in it by the time we get back to the car. Yeah. Even if we're parked on the roof in the sun.
And then if you're staying in a hotel room, if it's not Cabana, because Cabana you can use the freestyle machine and fill up your water bottle if you're walking back to your room.
Bring water with you and put it in the fridge.
Put it in a cooler, put it in your mini fridge. Yeah. Because you can't... Sapphire, and I'm sure probably with the case with the new one, Aventura.
Well, Aventura has freestyle machines.
Can you get them at night, though? Or are they
I'll find out when I stay there.
She'll let us know.
I'll report back.
Water is a very important thing. It is. But yeah, and also stay hydrated during Horror Nights because it's Florida and it's hot, it's humid.
Yeah. I'm interested to see. Aventura has a pizza place in their food court. Yeah. And since they have a food court like Cabana does, I wonder if they're going to do anything like that.
At nighttime pizza.
We'll find out.
But yeah, and you can always get cups of water from stands.
Yeah, which we do like throughout the entire night. Yeah. If you're drinking, please stay hydrated. Yeah. Please stay hydrated. We saw too many people literally passed out drunk in lines.
You're wasting your money on your ticket if you do that.
Paramedics.
Yeah. Not a good night. And I've heard, from people who work at like Horror Nights, like horror stories of just drunk people wasting their nights, getting arrested. Like, don't.
What's the point?
Yeah.
Don't waste your money.
You wrote hotel guest entrance.
We already talked about that.
Right, okay.
I think that's it.
That is it. I don't have anything else. I'm kind of sad. I wish I had more. I was really enjoying this.
I know, me too. Now I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. Did we answer all these questions? What to do that's not waiting in lines? We didn't answer that. We didn't answer the second part of Nash CLC's question.
Scare zones.
Scare zones and Academy of Villains.
Yeah. Academy of Villains, that's one thing. You should definitely plan Academy of Villains.
I think it's a good time to see the shows in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Like 9 o'clock.
8 o'clock, yeah.
8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
It starts to get kind of busy around then, and your feet are already going to want to break.
It's like halfway through your night already, and you're kind of tired, and then you kind of sit down and enjoy the show, and then you get like a second wind for like the rest of the night.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't get any more questions. Mike did ask a question.
Oh, Mike did ask a question. Forgot.
Jess's hubby asked, how much Ducktoberfest is too much Ducktoberfest? And then he went and answered it himself with a gift from Mean Girls that says, the limit does not exist. And that is the correct answer.
Is correct. I can't wait to drink that beer. I'm so excited.
It's just so delicious. I don't know how to explain it. Because I don't like Samuel Adams' Oktoberfest.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. It's nothing to write home about.
Ducktoberfest
is so good.
Yeah, I know. I don't get it.
Like, I could have 2 and a Stay and Scream. I'm just
and it's a little bit higher in alcohol content. You can tell because one of those, and I'm just like,
yeah.
It's like, it's a little bit tipsy now.
Yep.
We have 2 of them. Solid.
So good. So good.
They usually have another good beer or 2 throughout the park at the beer stands, but I think they had Purple Haze last year, didn't they?
During Horror Nights?
Yeah. Or was that Mardi Gras?
That was Mardi Gras. I don't think they did that during Horror Nights.
Oh, they had Shock Top during
Horror and then they had Spook Hill.
Yeah.
They had the local one, Spook Hill.
They do have a couple
which I did not like.
They do have a good couple of beers.
Local.
Like, throughout the park.
With, like spooky names. Yeah. I did not enjoy Spook Hill, though. That was weird. It was a weird one. It was very, like, hoppy, I guess. Is that what you would call a beer that's too like dirty tasting? It's hoppy. Yeah. So that's what it was. But yeah. I think that's everything.
You just started talking about the cups.
Oh right, cups.
They haven't told us what the drinks are.
We have not heard yet, but I think the day of employee preview is the day that they announce like the specialty food and the specialty drinks. And I'm willing to bet we will be stuck with square cups again. But dear God, I hate them. Mm-hmm. I hate them so much.
You know, we talked about this last time. They suck.
Anybody who works at Universal listening, I hate the dang square cups.
Everyone hates the square cups. Here's a tip.
Okay.
That I just forgot.
Okay.
Dang it, I thought of this earlier too. Oh, I got it. The store is open on the 12th for annual pass holders. The store for the merchandise.
Oh, yeah. So get your merchandise before
everyone else gets in there, and then you can see it all, and then there's more stuff.
Yep. Oh, and the merchandise this year is amazing.
I do like it this year. A lot better than
a lot of Stranger... So the people who don't like Stranger Things have already been bitching about it. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
They've been bitching about it. But, I mean, Stranger Things is kind of the big get this year, so I understand.
Even like the house shirt with 11, like real big, I think that shirt's awesome.
It's awesome. You got 11, the Demogorgon behind,
the
Sam,
Michael Myers. Yeah. Like they're all on there. I love that shirt.
It's awesome.
I'm getting something.
I geeked out yesterday. I was driving home from work, and there was a billboard with Stranger Things on it, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's happening.
It's getting real, guys.
Yeah.
We may do a giveaway.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. We don't know what yet, so we're not going to say anything.
Yeah.
But once we check the situation out,
we got to figure out how we're going to do it.
Giveaway.
We're going to figure out how we're going to do it.
Yeah.
But
it's probably going to be on Instagram. So if you're not following us there, I think that's the easiest place to do a giveaway.
Yeah.
To be honest. Might do a small one on Twitter.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We could even do one the YouTube, but not a lot of people.
No one watches YouTube. There's like 6 subscribers.
Yeah.
It's okay. I still put it up there for those of you that do, so I'm not going to stop doing that. But yeah. So keep an eye out for that. That'll obviously be after opening weekend once we figure everything out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just want to start doing nice things for our listeners because there's a decent amount of you out there. So thank you.
Yeah. And I'm really enjoying the engagement that we've been having.
Yeah, man, you guys have been great.
I love when I ask people to ask us questions or let us know.
Us questions.
And people actually ask us questions. It's fun. Thank you.
It's nice. It's nice to have engagement.
So, shout out to the... I don't know if there was more people on Twitter that asked us questions, but we got Brian Rose, Nash CLC, Nicole Majikowski, and David Shelton. So thanks, guys. Yeah. I really appreciate the questions.
Oh, and for the 2 people that gave us 5-star reviews.
Yeah.
They didn't write anything, but they gave us 5 stars. So I don't know who you were. Thank you. If people leave us reviews, we'll read them.
Yep.
And that's it.
Yeah. So thanks for listening.
Yeah.
We'll see you after Horror Nights. So once we're both staying for opening weekend.
Yep.
So I think that following like Tuesday-ish we'll record something.
Yeah.
Depending on how
tired
we are from opening
It'll definitely we'll make sure we do it at some point that week. So it's not like outdated.
If you're still listening and you're interested in some kind of YouTube video from opening weekend, let us know. I still have my vlogging camera.
Yeah.
I still have my GoPro. We can record something.
Yeah.
So, if you want us to start actually putting videos on YouTube...
Yeah, if you want us to start vlogging, tell us.
Yeah.
Because then we will. If no one wants to watch, then we won't.
Yeah.
Because it takes a lot of time.
So...
and effort.
Yeah.
We'll definitely do Instagram stories, though. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll be a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, thanks for listening, guys. Be sure to follow us on Twitter. Parks and Rec.
Yep.
Without the E.
Same on Instagram.
Instagram, same. Our personal ones, I'm Ashley in Florida FL.
Are you going to say your other one?
Oh, right. And Instagram is Ashley's Little Adventures.
That's what I was
waiting for you to do yours. Okay.
Oh, no. Just figured we would do them with the, you know.
Okay. Well, Ashley's Little Adventures on Instagram.
And then I'm Jessamac _ on both.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You can do both.
At one time. Yeah. That's about it. Please leave us a rating and a review. So
and we will
know you watch us.
We'll see you guys in the
listen
fog.
to us. Yeah.
Which is like a week away.
Heck yeah, man. I'm so excited.
Ooh.
If you see us, say hi. We like to make friends.
Yay.